Mom's text came at 2:13 p.m. sharp. Bad weather, too icy. Everyone staying home tonight? I stared at the message, thumb hovering above the screen. A pit opened in my stomach, the kind you get when you know something's wrong, but no one is saying it out loud. Christmas dinner was tradition, ironclad. No excuses, no cancellations. Not for rain, not for illness, not even for Dad's triple bypass years ago. He'd eaten turkey in a hospital gown with IV tubes dangling, but suddenly, bad weather. Everyone staying home. I looked out the window. The streets were clear, dry pavement. No storm, my phone buzzed again. This time, a notification from social media. A photo. My sister's dining room. The table dressed in red and gold. Candles glowing. Wine glasses lifted in a toast. And there they were. Every car parked neatly outside her house. Every smile, every plate, every perfect holiday hashtag captioned beneath the photo. Everyone was there. Everyone but me. I didn't throw my phone. I didn't scream. I didn't even cry. Instead, I sat down at the table I had decorated for no one. A plate of gingerbread cookies stared back at me, untouched. The betrayal was too clean to be accidental. It wasn't a missed invite. It wasn't a scheduling error. It was deliberate, and that made it dangerous. I thought back to when loyalty still lived in that house. Mom teaching me how to fold napkins into little Christmas trees. Dad sneaking me extra slices of ham when Mom wasn't looking. My sister and I building forts from wrapping paper tubes, swearing we'd always stick together. Back then, I believed blood meant permanence, that family couldn't fracture. But years had taught me otherwise. Jealousy chipped, favoritism cracked. Greed split what little was left, and now they had written me out of the story completely. But I wasn't done writing. When betrayal arrives dressed in holiday cheer, you learn quickly that grief is wasted energy. So I shifted. I studied. I noticed things that had been there all along. Mom's passive-aggressive digs at my job, Dad's silence when I needed his defense, my sister's smirk when Mom praised her perfect hosting. They thought I was the expendable one, the one who wouldn't notice, the one who'd quietly disappear. They were wrong. I didn't want an apology. I wanted balance, justice dressed in silence. So I started planning. The first step was patience. The second was information. Every family has its secrets, and mine had plenty. My sister's husband had been bragging about his creative accounting at the firm. Mom liked to play the saint in public, but I'd seen her gambling apps hidden on her phone. Dad? Well, Dad still had debts from his business ventures that never quite succeeded. They trusted me because I never said much. That was their mistake. Silence doesn't mean ignorance. It means observation. By New Year's, I had what I needed. Proof, screenshots, paper trails. Enough to break the perfect little snow globe they'd built around themselves. I didn't rush. Revenge, like wine, needed to breathe. By February, I'd made an anonymous call to the state board about my brother-in-law's finances. His firm review quickly turned into a full audit. By March, Mom's church committee received a concerned message with screenshots of her late-night betting losses. It spread like frostbite. Whispers in the pews, icy smiles at Sunday service. By April, Dad's creditors somehow received his new address, my sister's house. They started showing up at her door, demanding what he owed. And me? I never lifted a finger publicly, not once. I sent birthday cards. I liked their posts. I played the role of the distant, harmless child. Invisible, exactly where I needed to be. The climax came not with fire, but with ice. Christmas, 1 year later. Mom called. Her voice was brittle. "We're doing dinner at your sister's again. You should come. It'll be nice." I could hear the strain, the exhaustion, the cracks in the perfect family image. This time, I accepted. When I walked into my sister's house, the air was sharp. No candles, no golden glow, just tension heavy enough to choke on. My brother-in-law sat stone-faced, drinking without speaking. Mom picked at the tablecloth, avoiding eye contact. Dad muttered excuses about bad luck. My sister's smile was stretched so thin it looked like paper about to tear. And me? I carved the turkey with steady hands. No one mentioned last year. No one dared. But I watched it flicker across their faces. The memory of their little secret dinner, the photo, the caption, the way they laughed at my absence. They knew I hadn't forgotten. They didn't know what I had done. By dessert, my sister snapped. You always act so quiet, so innocent, but I swear you thrive on watching us struggle. I let her words hang. I didn't deny. I didn't confirm. I just smiled. Because the truth is, revenge doesn't always need a confession. Sometimes it's better as suspicion, a ghost that haunts.